Oh my gosh, if I could get a penny for every time someone said, I would love to do profit first, but I am not about to do all those bank accounts, I would be a millionaire. All right, so my name's Amber Duggar, and I am a profit first professional, master level, and I am here to talk to you today about how to implement profit first without the bank accounts, especially if you are a coach or an online business. So if you have not been here before, welcome. I am thrilled to have you here. It helps so much to like this video, subscribe, and share this with people that you think would really be benefiting from this content. It truly helps me be able to spread the message and eradicate financial overwhelm. That is our mission. So without further ado, let me explain to you how you can implement Profit First without the bank accounts. Now, I have been using Profit First for about 8 years now. Using this method, I have helped thousands of people implement this into their own businesses, and it is a game changer. So there's a few things here that's going to be a little different. The first thing is I'm going to suggest step one, you know your numbers first before even going into YNAB and setting all of this up. What do I mean by this? Well, with Profit First, with a coaching business, online business where you have more flexibility with your expenses, instead of using the technique that is outlined inside of this amazing book by my very good friend, Mike Michalowicz, instead, I suggest actually that you reverse engineer your revenue goal. So how the heck do you do that? Well, step one is knowing your numbers. So the best way to do this is just have a really clear picture of how much you want to be paying yourself every month in your business. And that's essentially your personal expenses, true expenses if you're a YNABber already, and anything else that you think you would want to have money for on a regular basis, you want to have that number in front of you. The second thing is doing the same thing for your business, knowing your numbers and how much your expenses are on a monthly basis for your business. Now, once you have that, the second step is to create a revenue goal. Now, I'm sure you're going, what about YNAB? What about setting all this up without YNAB or without the bank accounts? I'm getting there. But before you can do that, you want to know what your revenue goal is. And that is very simple by knowing how much you want to pay yourself and how much your business expenses are, what your profit percentage you would like to have, and your tax percentage. Now, if you're going, I don't know how to do that, don't worry. I have an amazing thing for you, which I will share a little bit later in this video. So hang tight. Now, the third step is knowing your profit first percentages based on that revenue goal. Now, your profit first percentages are going to be calculated differently than you do in the book. And that is because the revenue calculator, which I'm going to share with you a bit later, will help you put in your personal expenses, your business expenses, and then come up with profit first percentages specifically for you based on your revenue goal, not on your current situation. And so this is a really big thing for a coach or online business because we have the ability to look at our pricing. We have the ability to look at our expenses, and we can make that happen much faster than a brick and mortar business, which this book was written for. Okay, so after you know your revenue goal, your profit first percentages, now you can open up YNAB. Now, if you're a longtime YNAB user, you are going to want to create a second budget for your business if you have not already done so. So you'll have two budgets in YNAB, one for personal, one for business. And you're going to want to create a YNAB category section in our category group inside YNAB. So I just label it Profit First. And inside there, I put profit, owner's pay, taxes, profit accumulation, and profit distribution. Now, you'll notice I didn't say business expenses. So if you've read this book, you're wondering, okay, where are the business expenses? Well, as you know, with YNAB, we have the ability to put in as many lines as we want in our budget. And so I suggest actually having the rest of your YNAB budget all business expenses. So again, you're going to have a profit first category group with profit, owner's pay, taxes, profit accumulation, and profit distribution. And then below that, you can have your monthly expenses, your true expenses, everything else that you need for your business. And that is really as simple as it is in terms of setting it up in YNAB. It's that easy. Now, here's some tips. Make sure that you don't recognize or that you do recognize that you're going to have two budgets in YNAB. This is critical. They are not connected. So if you've only used YNAB with one budget, don't think that these things are going to talk to each other, because they're not. So the main thing you want to remember is when you are paying yourself, for example, from your business budget, you're going to be making an expense transaction. Your category is going to be owner's pay. It's not going to be a transfer. So then when you go into your personal budget, it's just going to be a deposit, and it's going to be from your business, the same amount, and then you'll be able to put it into your personal categories. So that's tip one. Tip two, do not use PayPal for your business. I am going to make a separate video on why I despise PayPal. There's way more reasons why I don't like PayPal besides the fact that it's not great for YNAB, but there's so many other reasons. But for this particular application, you don't want to be using PayPal because essentially it's not a bank account, it's a pass-through. So if you have money going in there, I suggest that you simply transfer it as soon as it comes into your bank account and recognize it then. If you have expenses coming out of PayPal, make sure all of it is connected to a credit card so that you can just use your credit card connected to YNAB, and then you can eliminate having to connect PayPal altogether. The third and final tip that I'm going to suggest is to make sure that you are using the payee function in your business budget if you want to track where the revenue is coming from, and make sure to always assign it to ready to assign. One thing about YNAB is if you want to use the reporting function, it's really great to be able to see all the money that's coming into your business in the revenue section of the reports. But if you want to see where it's coming from, you'll always want to update the payee so that you can see in the reports where the money's coming from. So for example, if you have private clients, you can put their name in the payee section. If you have a group program and you simply just want to track group program revenue, you can put group program revenue or in the name of your group program in the payee for all deposits that come into your bank account for your business. Now, there's a couple other things that I personally like to do. I do have a group program, and I also have personal one-on-one clients. And so what I do is I have two separate Stripe accounts under the same login. And so those deposits are separate. So that way it's super easy. So when the deposits come in for the group program, I know it's all just going to group program revenue. And when it goes to the personal private clients, I can easily go in and go into Stripe and make sure that I have the right people, and I do track it that way. So if you are wondering, okay, first of all, I want to know how to do that calculator. And two, I'm not sure if I know how to set all of this up properly. I highly recommend that you sign up for our waitlist for our masterclass. We have masterclasses regularly that go through all of the main things that you want to set up to be profitable and sustainable as an online business. And it also helps you get all set up to be able to use YNAB and Profit First. We have a signature program, Profit for Keeps Accelerator, which is an incredible program to be able to fully implement YNAB in your personal and business. And it's a game changer. So I highly recommend that you go down, sign up for that waitlist. You will then get access to the calculator, which you will be able to then run your revenue goal and get specific Profit First percentages. If you're new here, please say hello. I'd love to hear in the comments if this was helpful. And until next time, stay profitable and be empowered. It is truly an amazing place to be when you start to take ownership of deciding, I'm going to master this. I'm going to understand money, and you're in the right place. All right. Much love to everyone. Talk soon.